Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. Before we get started, this broadcast is for educational demonstration purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. There is a significant amount of risk involved. All right. Good morning, everybody. I've got this 30 range strategy running on gold this morning, and I just want to attach my indicator. All right. Kind of foaming at the bit here. I see on my leaderboard, we let the bots run through the overnight session. And on my leaderboard is the power play. Bam. Up 1,500. The NQ30 smart velocity up just under 2,000. This are the bots we use for that morning power play trade. And there was no interest rate changes, but there was an announcement regarding the UK with a trade deal. So we'll see how the market reacts to that. Let's take a quick look at the Forex Factory. Gold is at 33.67 an ounce. Okay, today is Thursday, May 8th. If you're with us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. You are still in the game. 8:30 a.m. preliminary non-farm productivity quarter over quarter. Preliminary unit labor costs. That already passed us. We have an orange folder. At 10 a.m., President Trump speaks. That should be interesting. At 10 a.m., final wholesale inventories. That's a yellow folder. They gave Trump an orange folder. 10:30, natural gas storage. At 1 o'clock, the bond auction. Good morning. Good morning, Tony. Well, I tell you, I spoke with a few of our members that their PA accounts had vanished from Apex, disappeared. The old Harry Houdini. And it turned out it was due to inactivity. And the good news, there was a happy ending. They did restore those accounts. You had to reply and answer a question. I think it was just to confirm you were still alive because the account was sitting dormant for 6 months. And once you answered their question, well, at least for the two people that I know of, once they answered the question, they were given their accounts back. That nice? They didn't even know there was an inactivity rule. All right. So if today's your first day joining us, we're going to be showcasing the AI Auto Trader and the iBots. These are fully automated strategies that run within the NinjaTrader 8 platform. And once the strategies are enabled, the system will execute and manage the trades on your behalf. The technology that we have running it has some artificial intelligence integrations, and the way it works is each one of our bots runs in tandem with what we call a drone. And the bot and the drone is pretty much what it sounds like. A drone, you think of something hovering above the environment and getting a bird's eye view. And that's exactly what this bot does. It has static inputs. It has a very ambitious profit target and a wide stop that gives the trade a lot of room. And it kind of gets into the trade and it learns what the trading environment is, what the average true range of the market. The times during the day or night that it does the best. And it shares that information via a database that's housed on your computer. And the bot dynamically adjusts its own parameters. Isn't that great? It optimizes itself, which is very convenient. We're right around break even for the week. I'm negative 150 across 3 accounts, so down about 450. Really need a good Thursday and Friday. I kind of got I got to tell you, still feel I got the short end of the stick yesterday. I know I had a 60 tick stop in place, and those 3 evals just blew right through my stop like it didn't even exist and blew out the accounts. So I had to replace those, the evals. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Duke. Good morning, Dr. Hanson. Good morning, Carol, Mukhtar. Ankh, good morning. Oceans K9. Yeah, we're due for a good day. Gambit's back. Good morning. All right, Nick. Good morning, Rod. Let's do it. We got 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes actually, 6.5. Let's let the games begin. You know, they only gave Trump an orange folder on Forex Factory. Ooh. Today is Thursday, May 8th. Let's see what this unemployment claims report was. I didn't even see that earlier. Skipped right over it. The unemployment claims fall more than expected. Weekly jobless claims fall. Positive report. Hey, Rod. Did I adjust the time on my power play? Not yet, no. It does. It only trades after 9:32. See it right here? 932. Gonna let that bot and drone. Yeah, before we released the new update that had the templates, I built that one. I think it's really the same. I think I'm just running it extended hours is the only difference. Yeah, I am. I'm running it 24/7 to gather additional data as to what times it performs the best. So this sim power play is really the same strategy, just with extended hours. And I've also got my lagometer here. I think I'm going to add, well, no, I don't think so. Let's bring up the 20 Uniranko. Let's take a look and see what the overall environment is. I'm going to move gold for now. On the 20U, looking at the overnight session, got a big leg up. The Asian market, the London Open headed up, and now pre-market, it's headed back down. So we're kind of back where we started. Let's take a look at the ES. ES on a 30 range. Same story. Very similar. The Asian Open took a leg up, did well in the London Open, and now pre-market it retraced back to where it was. All right, let's get ready. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's try to catch one. Oh, okay. Now I understand why you asked that. Good morning, Eckert. $9.29. $9.29. 1 minute. Pre-market, the haymakers looking good. These 30 range on the Nasdaqs did very well pre-market. Good morning, Rao. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. There's the opening bell. Getting some selling pressure here. Yeah, what we normally do if today's your first day joining us is we let the opening bell ring And then we let the market settle down. We give it a few minutes. Let it find a direction. Good volume at the open. 3,000 contracts a minute. 3,200. That's how many contracts are crossing per minute. Really nice volume. Good morning, Tom. MJ. Building up some volatility here. David refers to that as a compression zone. And price likes to pop out of those compression zones. We're kind of stuck in a narrow channel right here. Let's go to our power play. All right, I'd love to get a break of support. Here we go. Boy, that one has some running room if it breaks through. Our 20 is clearly below the 50. Okay, it popped in. I just was a minute too late. It didn't really break that pivot. That's what I was afraid of. If it does break that pivot, it's gone. That area of support, here it's pushing through. All right, it's going to pop. Popped the wrong way, actually. Let's hold up here. We're right into this support. All right, I'm going to enable it. Look for a break. Let's go. Come on down. Let's go. It's getting really oversold on my 20U. Need a bit of a retracement here. Hmm. Looking for a short entry. I'm going to turn this off. Really need a break of support. It's market's just very choppy right now. Let's get a nice retracement here on this 20U. Yeah, the patience zone. See if we can break through. Need a break of support. Come on down. Come on down. Let's break right through this area. We got some running room to the downside. Come on through. Get in there. Breakthrough. Here we go. We got the break. Let's see if we can get some follow through now. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Mm, mm. Boy, it got dangerously close, didn't it? Come on. Breakthrough. Let's go. Ah, I want to give it a little more room. Oh, what happened? Went right through my stop. Ah, what happened? Oh, some weird things are happening here on my PA. Come back down, please. I've got to stop right there. I don't know what happened. It would have stopped me out anyway, but um, for some reason I tried to adjust my stop and it threw the whole trade off. So I lost about 475 across all my accounts. And let me go. Let me get these enabled. I'm in this ghost order here. Let me see if I can close this position. I don't know what I did. Yeah, mine too, Carol. I'm having the same exact problem. I don't know what is going on. Unbelievable. Yeah, I took a hit too, Eckert. Trying to figure out what I should do with this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to close this and um, and get that tool out and fix this ghost order. It's the only thing I can think of to do. This is the second day in a row that um, had some weird stuff happen. Okay. Give me 1 second, Tom. Probably should have waited till 10 o'clock. I have a feeling 10 o'clock is going to be a good trading opportunity. You got the full power play? Wow, great job, man. I don't know how you did that one. Nice. Man, that's two in a row. Great job, K9. Tony, great job. He same thing yesterday. Yesterday, speaking of yesterday, leaderboard from yesterday. Okay, that did fix the ghost order. Look at that. Man, almighty. Got that retracement on the 20U and then the continuation down. Mm-mm-mm. Another nice entry short on the power play here. This one could have some running room. Hey, Ice Shark, good morning. Orders are disappearing yet still executing. Hmm. Orders are disappearing. Still executing. You might want to get with Charles with that Ice Shark. Somehow my Apex accounts, I don't know how. Something's wrong with this. Something is wrong with this. I think it's my trade copier. It should have never got into that long position just now. It went long. Very strange. So what I can do here with this copier is I can put a tab on the bottom of my leaderboard, the best bots My haymaker is looking really nice. Some power play is up 1331. This is the power play drone. You know what? I'll tell you, Oceans K9. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Luck is great. This entry's in big trouble. All right, let's keep an eye on the leaderboard. I'm going to, for some reason, I'm going to have to open my Rhythmic because on one of the accounts, it's not even showing I took a trade. Yeah, might be in a position. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Can't believe it. Wow, it was in an open position that whole time without me knowing. It's amazing. Yeah, it was in Rhythmic. That's the one thing with these sim accounts. That's different than a live account. With a live account, you're when the order's placed, that stop is there. It doesn't disappear like that. With these sim accounts, sometimes some weird things happen. Like what I forget who said it. My Rhythmic is not connecting. Carol's having trouble connecting her Rhythmic. I think I really believe they had a problem with their data. Believe something was weird yesterday too. But I was in that trade earlier. I couldn't get out of it. It went right through my stop. Apex and a flux. Let me see if no, my Rhythmic is connected. Getting a nice retracement now on this NQ20 range. All right, 3 minutes, and I think President Trump is going to do his news release regarding the trade deal with the UK. Let's see if we can get a little movement here. The velocity drone is back in. It's up 1400. Let's pivot over to the velocity drone. Hey, Duke. Good morning, Duke. Oh, it's not about trade. Interesting. Yeah, I noticed on my Apex account in Rhythmic, it shows I had a loss, and on Ninja, there is no loss. There's a discrepancy. Oh, got into a big short on gold. Look at this. Look at this trade here. Yeah, they can work together. Absolutely. That's the one really nice benefit of Tradeovate. With Tradeovate you have multiple connections simultaneously. With Rhythmic you can only have one Rhythmic connection simultaneously. But if you have both a Rhythmic and a Tradeovate, you can connect them both together. Yeah, Eckert, for sure. Oh, I just got into that long on my eval. This right here, this 30 range long. 49's not trading. I don't know why. It's something weird going on with this data. Yeah, it's showing in Rhythmic that I'm in this trade on all three accounts, and on On Ninja, it's showing I'm only in it on 2 accounts. So they're definitely having an issue with their data. Our profit target is in a bad place. Our profit target is above resistance. We are getting some buying pressure here. Um, hmm, not a good trade. Just the location of our profit target was in a horrible. Oof, I got a 100 tick stop on this. Oh, thing is acting so funny. It's just all over the place. I don't know what it's going to do next with this trade copier. It's showing I'm still in this position. Yeah, it's one of those days that Rhythmic is having some issues with Apex. This has happened a few other times many times in the past, and sometimes you give you credit and they'll reset, give you credit for the trades. Yesterday I just chalked it up as a loss, but it's 2 days in a row now. So this gold that's running on it's running on the ES30 range strategy template. It's up $810. Let's take a look at the E-mini. Need to save the log? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be saved. And a lot of short positions here. The iBots all took off short. Here's the E-mini. Big move down. That's the ES30 range star drone that's in this trade that we're watching here. So what that strategy is actually looking at is an ES30 range here. Oops. AI ES30 range star drone. This is Robert's bot. Slow and steady move down. Since the market opened. It was not smooth sailing. It was not a smooth trip down, I could tell you that. Choppy. Choppy, choppy. Ranging, choppy market. In gold long, gold caught another entry. I'm attaching my stop to my 15 EMA right there. The iBot ES20 range is coming up my leaderboard. This is about the time of the morning that the ES catches one, you know, right around 10 o'clock. Let's see if any news release came out. Very low volume, but low volume on gold. Not very, but a lot lower than yesterday, that's for sure. Not that much lower. It's right around the same volume as Nasdaq. It must get a lot of volume overnight. All right, well, let's take a look at the leaderboard. I've got a doctor's appointment coming up at 11 a.m., kind of the annual physical where they do the blood work and everything. So no coffee this morning. But our crude oil one-day pass scored of 3,054. The NQ30 range haymaker, that's one of our originals. NQ 1 minute, doing well. The 1 minute IBOT up 1,400. The ES20 range, that's one of our best IBOTs on the ES. That 20 range is very consistent. The 30 range star drone, 918. That's the trade we're watching here. This is the ES30 range star drone. If it gets a break of this area of support, it's got some running room to find that profit target. The the ES30 range 1 day pass looks like it got a winner and a loser. The iBot 1 minute drone 700. The scalper, ES8U scalper, up 500. The sniper's always on my leaderboard. It always finds its way. That sniper, that 20 Unarenko, slow and steady, wins the race. Tomorrow we're going to do a weekly review. We'll take a look and see what the performance was of each one of these bots. That sim power play started off, I was so happy it was doing great pre-market, and then once the market opened, it gave it back. Been a tough environment. And this iBot 16U and 20U are both on with very small gains. So let's close out. Let's watch one last trade. How about on this NQ 1 minute? The iBot NQ 1 minute is taking some heat. And listen, I've got to own today. Bad day for me. On my evals, lost 700 and 790, a total of 1,400. On the PA accounts, bad news. Minus 480 across all three accounts for a loss of 1,400. Ouch. So coming into Friday, we're 2-2, but coming into Friday, man, we need a full winner tomorrow, big time. Eckert, a good time to call me today. I have to run to the doctor at 11, but I'll be back by 1. So I would say between 1:30 and 3:30 would be perfect. Between 1:30 and 3:30 Eastern. Duke, K9 question for you above. Duke had a question for you, K9. All my bots got killed across the board. I'm sorry to hear that, Travicator. When did you enable them? Yeah, listen. This week has been a tough week. What can I say? The market is not an easy trading environment, especially on the Nasdaq. I mean, look at it. It's a sight for sore eyes. Enabled at 6 a.m. Central. That's 7 Eastern. Gotcha. I'd be happy. I don't know if today is an outlier or you're having issues that you need someone to take a look at it. But if that's the case, I'd be happy to. But I think a lot of it is due to this trading environment we're in. Now, this afternoon, I wanted to invite everybody to. I was speaking to David Kushner. Speaking of David Kushner, he told me he hasn't taken a trade all week. And he prides himself in that. He's one of those rare people that can sit in front of the charts and not take a trade the whole day. And he told me he hasn't taken a trade the whole week. And he has, a rules-based strategy that if everything doesn't line up just so, he does not trade, period. And he's going to be doing a presentation today. Let me pull up his webinar. His webinar is today, and I'll tell you what time. At 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, we know coming into getting into trading, we know that we can't win every day. So we are going to have some days that we lose. It's just part of the game. So David Cush at 7. Here, let me put this in the chat box. David K at 7 o'clock. Let me put this here for just a moment. And if you can't make it live at 7, if you register, you will automatically get the replay. David is our prop trading, I like to say, extraordinaire. He's up $33,000 this year. Made over 120 last year in his prop accounts. So he's definitely worth listening to. And he'll be doing his presentation this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. You got it, Trade Gator. Be happy to. Yeah, he has a live trading room. He does have a live trading room. On our website, in fact, you could get a 2-week free trial to check him out. Yeah, I do the same exact thing, K9. You must be answering Dukester. Trade with Gator. Since I don't know exactly who you are, will you please send me a direct message in Discord? I'm the one with the right line trading emblem. In Discord, I'm right line trading. This one. My this is Marcy. She told me she got her 15 accounts back. But if you could send me a direct message just so I know who you are, I'll send you my calendar, Trade with Gator. And you could schedule a convenient time. All right, everyone. Listen, thank you very much for joining me today. Man, I wish things went better as far as trading goes. But we're going to be back tomorrow, God willing, and we'll give it another run. It's been a rugged week. Hopefully tomorrow we'll close the week with on a positive note. I hope everyone has a blessed rest of your day. I'm off to the doctor to take a blood test. What fun, huh? Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. If you would, if you don't, if you can, please, if you will, please like my video here on YouTube. It gives us a little traction. Really appreciate it if you would. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. So long.